Hello my lovelies. Well, today I bring you the 5 luxury bags I am glad I didn't buy, and a couple I wish I had, to be very honest. Stick around. Hello my lovelies and welcome back, and thank you all so much for joining me and supporting me as always. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. As you know, this is my birthday week and I did treat myself to this little beauty if you checked in on my last video, and thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday and who congratulated me on my new Cartier piece. I'm just over the moon with it. I'm also over the moon with my little stack of earrings here, and I am going to do the video on my date piercing because I have been requested to do that. And just to let you know, these Ana Luisa beauties are still on sale. There's a 20% sale site-wide, so go check it out for Christmas. They're brilliant stocking fillers, and I am just loving my Celeste ones here. Just love them. Now, without further ado, 5 luxury bags, Viv, really, that you wish that, well, I'm glad actually, don't wish that I didn't buy. And I have talked about this before, and I do think it's very helpful to talk about the stuff that we're glad we didn't buy or mistakes that we made, because that helps you guys out. And we are getting near the 15,000. I just want to mention, if you've forgotten to subscribe, hit the notification and the subscribe button. It's completely free. You will not be spammed with loads of stuff. You'll just know when each of my videos are coming up, and I'd really appreciate that. So the very first bag, first of all, I want to give a shout out, by the way. I want to give a shout out this week to Cecile Mayer. Hi Cecile, how are you? And her son Henry. And Cecile was gas actually. She came on to me in the comments down below and she's like, Vivienne, you're gas. Your plant's name is Henry. Say hello Henry. And her son's name is Henry. So hi Henry, how are you? And hi Cecile. And the fragrance of today, I had to just bring out this beauty because every time I wear this beauty, I just feel it elevates my day. That's all I could say about this. It's an amber rose. It's a woody wood. And she's beautiful. So on the top notes of this, we have rose, Bulgarian rose and agarwood, ambergris, saffron and black pepper. And she is an amber floral rose and oud. She's the warm and spicy kind of stuff that I love. Warm and spicy. Yeah, yummy. I hope you're all getting ready for Christmas, by the way. Yes, I hope you are. There's another idea for the men out there, for the women in your life. They like earrings and jewellery and fragrances and handbags and perfume. I mean, it's very easy for you. And for the guys, I mean, it's hard for us to buy for guys. Like my daughter was trying to buy her dad a gift the other day. She's like, Mom, what'll I buy him? So it is very difficult. And by the way, I'm going to do a video on unisex handbags. So let me know if that's something that you would be interested in for male, women, androgynous kind of bags, gender neutral bags. I think that's a really good topic and it's very of the day, as they say. Now, without further ado, the very first bag I'm glad I didn't buy is none other than this beauty here. Yes. And I know I've talked about this one before, the LV Multi Bushet. I think it's a beauty. I nearly bought the bag. I was very tempted, particularly with the army green. I thought it was gorgeous. I love army green. Beautiful in the pink now, with the pink canvas strap also. But unfortunately, not the easiest to mind, not the easiest to take care of. Why didn't I pull the trigger on that one? Well, there was a couple of reasons. I wasn't sure for a while, and I had bought a couple of bags that, you know, probably kind of overspent that kind of particular time. So I really took my time in thinking about it. And I'm so glad that I did because, as I said, now I'm glad I didn't buy it. And reasons being, I have, and I know I've shown you all this beauty before, my Takashi Murakami little beauty here, and in the multicolor, and I love her. She's beautiful, but I haven't used her that much. And as you can see, I have a strap inside. This strap is actually off my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini, so I use that the odd time I bring that bag out. And if I want to change her up and make her a little bit more versatile, I will stick one of these beauties from Dress Up Your Purse. And you know, I have a discount code below if any of you want. The quality of these, I have to say, is really good. It's heavy, substantial, beautiful, and it is rich looking, to be very honest. It's expensive looking, and it's particularly the weight that's in it. So I can put that strap on that if I want to dress it up, or I can also put this canvas one, which is very like the canvas one that comes with the Multi Bushet. But as I said, this is not the one I grabbed for. You know the one I grabbed for, which is my Toy Lulu a lot. What I do love about this bag, what I will hold on to her, is because she can be a little pouch to go into my bigger totes when we get back traveling again. So that was one of the reasons I didn't pull the trigger on the Multi Bushet. Another one is because I have this size here, which if I really wanted, I could attach to the other one. And it's, you know, similar size, does the similar job, and it has this beautiful chain. I really, really love this bag, and I love the chunky, detailed key ring here on the side. The hardware is just stunning, and as you know, this is an older style, but I love the piping. I love everything about this beauty. It really is gorgeous, and I just think sometimes the Multi Bushet has too much going on for me. I don't know, I think that pouch up here would annoy me. I'd probably take it off, so therefore what's the point in buying the bag in the first place if you're going to do that? I do love the utilitarian look and style of the bag, I will say that, but it was kind of too much like everywhere for me, that bag. It was like everywhere you went, everybody had it, and we all know how much Louis Vuitton has been copied, and you know, fakes are all over the place, and I didn't like that fact either. I've actually seen a couple, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. The main reason, as I said, was too much going on with that bag. Very, very trendy, and I didn't need another bag, to be very honest. And when's enough? So I just said no on that bag, and I've absolutely no regrets, because I know a lot of influencers, people on YouTube here as well, have bought it and since sold it. So, you know, I think sometimes we really do get caught up in the whole kind of hamster wheel, and everyone's buying it, the fear of missing out, all of the rest of it. We're all guilty. We all influence each other. You're just as bad as me. The second one, don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful though. The second one I'm glad I didn't buy is the Louis Vuitton bum bag. Now, again, I have heard people rave about this piece, and I can imagine, because I love being hands-free. This one you can wear over the shoulder, cross body, you know, literally open her up. The capacity is amazing. But for me, it was just jumping on another trend. I've enough LV pieces, to be very honest with you. At this point, I know I sold one, my Lucky BB, and I think I have I 6 or 7 LV bags left, so that's plenty. You know, a lot of people are over the monogram, and I have enough monogram, to be very honest, in my collection. I'm very, very content and happy where I am with my LV collection. Love every piece that I have, as you know, particularly my Petite that I'm always banging on about. And yeah, so I just didn't feel the need. I just felt if I bought that bum bag that I wasn't going to get the use out of my other bags, because you know the way we do it, girls, ladies and gents. Do you know the way, like, the sparkly new handbag in the corner is the one you just want to grab for all the time, and then your other handbags just get completely neglected and forgotten about. I think it's a really useful and practical bag, but for me, I just didn't need another LV monogram bag, and I had enough of the same bags in my, you know, that served the same purpose. So I am glad I didn't buy that bag. The third bag I'm glad I didn't buy, moving away from the old LV now for a second, is the Dior book tote. Excuse me, I need a drink of water. Hold on. Something in this room. I don't know, every time I come in, I just need a drink of water. Excuse me. Love this bag. Out of all of these now, I'd say this is the one. Yeah, I really loved this bag. Still love it. It's so cute. It's so cool. It's just so much fun. I just wouldn't get the use out of it. And also, not only that, the material. I just feel to maintain that bag will be just a nightmare. Now, I know I have, you know, people go, but Viv, you can get like your bag organizer, like I have with all my other bags. That would keep it structured, that would keep it clean on the inside. Yes, it would. It would, ladies and gents. But what about the outside? When I put it down on the airport floor, or in the airplane, or wherever you are in public spaces, on the floors, or restaurants, or wherever. And I just think the material, the textile and that, the fabric is just going to be so hard to maintain and keep clean. I'm not sure even if you actually did clean the bag, would the colours run into each other? I'm sure Dior is such a high quality bag it wouldn't, but I wouldn't like to take that chance, or rub on any of the thing and then it gets all kind of, you know, bally and all that kind of stuff. No. So for me, no, I would admire it from a distance. I think Jessie Lou has it. A few of the other girls have it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's okay to admire from a distance and know that I wouldn't get the use out of it because we're not traveling. Where else am I going to buy it? Or bring it. I don't even get the use out of my Alaya tote at the moment. So I just have no need for it in my collection. I just look at pictures or admire somebody else or just YouTube someone else's and admire from afar. And that's the reason it was very, very expensive for what it is as well, even though it's beautiful. So that's my number 3. My number 4, and I think I've mentioned this one before, is the LV Capucine bag. Beautiful, beautiful as she is. That bag has just never done it for me for some reason. The only time I ever really thought about that bag was in the Galley. I remember when it came out first and everybody was buying it in the Galley colour, and it was gorgeous. I think Isabel Style had it in that colour, just stunning. But other than that, I did love that one, and when everyone else was getting it at that time, I was thinking about it. But then after that, it wore off very quickly, and I was like, no, that bag's doing nothing for me, absolutely nothing. It is beautiful, I can admire again from a distance. The structure is gorgeous, it's elegant, it's classy. To be honest, for me, for every day, it's too dressy. And if I was to get a bag of that style or of that kind of, you know, class, it would be the Fendi Peekaboo over the LV Capucine for me. I love the Fendi Peekaboo, and it is one I've been considering for a long time, but sure, other bags have gotten in the way, so I haven't got around to that one. But that is for sure still up there, you know, on my love list. I love the Fendi Peekaboo, and I would definitely buy it over the LV Capucines. The other thing about the LV Capucines is it doesn't hold its value. Now, I know we don't all buy bags, you know, to hold their value, but it's quite important sometimes. So, yeah, they're the reasons: the resale value, the lack of use I'd get out of it, and I prefer the Peekaboo. Last but not least of the bags I'm glad I didn't buy, before I get into the bags I wish I had have bought, is the Fendi First. Now, this comes with a little bit of a caveat. I adore that bag, the clutch. It is just so beautiful. Now, I might just add that I'm glad I haven't bought it as yet. Not to say it won't be in my collection down the line. But then again, it might not. But at the moment, I cannot justify that bag for a couple of reasons. Exhibit A, I have the Caramel 19, the beauty that she is. Come on over here now, darling. And love this bag, love the colour. And if I bought the Fendi First, she's very much that caramelly colour with the gold on it. I absolutely love the bag, she's gorgeous, but I wouldn't get the wear out of it, and that's why. And I want to let this bag have her moment. Plus, I have the Chanel Mini Square in the 21p, and I have a caramel clutch. And I thought, you know what, Viv? We know you love caramel, but enough is enough. So I thought, no, we'll put the Fendi First on hold for now. And if things open back up, which I hope they will very soon for everybody, that, yeah, maybe down the road I might, you know, if I'm going out, a nice dinner, nice evening, something like that. But as of yet, I'm glad I didn't pull the trigger on that one, but she is a beauty. There is no doubt in my mind about that. She's gorgeous. So 2 bags, and there are only 2 that I wish that maybe I had have bought. And again, just that a little bit sooner maybe. I don't know if I ever will buy them now, but they're 2 bags I kind of wish I had have bought and had the opportunity to buy them a few times. One is the Chanel Medium Classic Flap. Beautiful, stunning bag, and we all know how much this bag is at the moment. They're just gone astronomical, so I would have liked to pull the trigger on that bag a few years ago when I would have been able to get her for a lot cheaper. So I don't know if I ever will now. And a couple of reasons being, I have the small, I have the jumbo, and I don't even get use out of those. So if I bought a medium flap, it's just gonna sit in my wardrobe and look at me. And the second one I would have liked to pull the trigger on a few years ago, and I'm sorry I didn't, and I don't know if I would now, but it's just a beauty, is the Louis Vuitton Petite Mal. And I think this bag is the quintessential Louis Vuitton, the trunk style. She's just classy. She's that a little bit edgier than the other Louis Vuitton bags. But you know, again, very, very expensive. And not that I haven't bought expensive bags, or any of us, but it's a case of, you know, what's up the top, your priorities, and something always gets in the way. And those 2 have been pushed down again and again and again. But they're 2 bags I still love. I wish I had pulled the trigger years ago, but I didn't. Don't know if I'll ever get them now, but it doesn't matter because I love what I have. So that's it, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed that one. Don't forget Ana Luisa's 20% off if you want to buy anything there. I'll stick the link down below. And until next time, be kind, be safe, be compassionate. Love you lots. Mwah.